Yo, go to another caller though. I'm in the building. Just letting you know I'm in the building.
Got you. Caller from 904-412-904. Peace.
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 What up, man? What up? What up? I'm chilling with your cat. I'm chilling. Doc, what up? What up, son? What up? What's going on? Yo.
Who's this?
Hey, I got this the godson calling out the 904 in the upper room.
All right.
Son, I just want to give thanks to the good doc and all the people and all the fam, for real. I tell you what, I got in '96. I put it. Me and my boy, we put it on 12 tapes. I got Doc, Brother Daoud, Finch, Barashango. Who else we get? We got Automatics. We got Roanoke Rashidis. We got all them. We got 12 tapes back in '96, man. But so I got love in here tonight, man. It's all good, man. But you know, it's just gonna get
questions for the good doc.
Nah, man, I'm just getting them love, son. I bet that's Uncle. That's Unc right there. All them cats family in my house, man. My little girls know them. They, you know what I'm saying, them uncles. Because, you know, I play it over and over and over again because, you see, it was hard getting tapes, man. You know what I'm saying? It was real hard getting tapes, man. Just anybody knowing that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I came out the Chi, you know what I'm saying, a little small town outside the Chi, Chaminado. So, you know what I mean? I got my taste. I got put on at 13, so, you know what I mean? It's just all love, man. We 4G. We all around this motherfucker right now, man. I'm telling you. I got y'all plugged right into the ear. I got the headphones on, you know what I mean? So it's like y'all in my head. When I close my eyes, I'm like, shit, y'all don't even understand. You know I'm on the Holy Sacrament and all. It's all good, man, you know what I mean?
I like
it's all good, you know what I mean? It's paid.
When you're on college level, brother, when you got all those tapes like that, you going into the higher graduate. You in graduate college, brother. You in graduate courses then.
I know, son. You know what I mean? I've been with you a long time, man. When I put my tapes out, right? Man, people come back to me, they be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? We be in tears over that shit, man. Sometimes we get in tears over that shit. You know what I mean? It's mad love, man. We gonna win this time, man. Superman gonna win, bro. We gonna do it, son. Fuck all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Word up.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you.
Word up.
Give thanks. All right.
Peace.
Indeed. Okay. I want to go to caller from the 914. That's 914-633. Peace.
Yo, what's going on, family?
Peace, fam.
Yo, what up, B? Yo, Rebel Phil, what's going on, B? You know I love you like cooked food. She, what up, family?
You what's up? Sometimes me, all the time us.
There you go, man. Pills, what's going on, man?
How you?
What it do?
Yo, everything beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been kind of on a hiatus a bit, handling that handle on the front. You know, heard my brother on tonight, and, you know what I'm saying, the brother Phil on. So, you know, I had to stay and glue my ear to the phone and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give a shout-out to both parties. Sit here and say, oh, thank you for all the knowledge, as always.
Absolutely. You have any questions for the good doc?
Really, he just really touched on everything I really know, just as far as Gaddafi and all that. Just getting a little extra pieces to add on what I'm trying to do. So I'm just listening to Dr. Phil. Like, I don't even need to talk. The teacher's speaking right now, so I'm just being a student and listening.
Absolutely. All right. I fully respect that. We want to say thank you, man.
Always, beloved.
Thank you for being there.
Always, brother.
All right, fam. Peace.
What's that?
Okay, we got a caller calling from the 815, the 815-342. Peace.
Peace, KTL family.
Peace,
Dr.
greetings.
Phil and Brother A.A. Rashid. This is Gina. I'm calling from the Chicago area. And I tuned in a little late, and you all may have mentioned this earlier, but I had a question. Well, I wanted to know what Dr. Phil's Valentine's thoughts were on the New Madrid fault line and the national level exercise that they're going to be conducting here in the state of Illinois, I think the end of April.
Yeah, I spoke about that exercise being a jump-off point because of who it is supposed to be your new mayor.
Okay.
You have to remember that Rahm Emanuel, well, he was and maybe still is the head of Mossad, the Israeli secret government. He is the head of Mossad North America.
Okay.
And what they're going to be doing is running exercises for where there is supposed to be a jump-off point that's supposed to kick in Rex 84 or a similar exercise, because they done shifted from Rex 84 already. It's called something else, and I'm still trying to hunt down the new name that they have, but it's still the same components, the same type of what they have planned, the kind of conflagration. And again, remember, these exercises are not just going to be in Illinois. They're happening out in the Midwest, and they're going to be making their way east, which is exactly what I was saying to the brothers about New York. And when they start running exercises telling you that it's just a drill, it's not, because they understand that New Yorkers got a whole other mentality. People in cosmopolitan places have a whole other mentality. They're going to want to know what's going on. So be wary that it's starting to come. They're starting to bring the fire onto these shores.
Okay, because my thing was, how would they simulate an earthquake?
That they can simulate anything. They can simulate the aftermath of anything. You've seen them do it in New York City, especially when they talked about the aftermath of an attack, what do you call those? The anthrax attack, and they didn't really need to run a drill on 9/11 because 9/11 became a real life drill. It became an interactive drill, and we in New York are already got our taste of trauma, so we know what that's about, and we're really eager and ready to jump in anytime authorities tell us, listen, somebody about to park another plane in our building. But that again is just essentially about the roundup. It's just about getting people prepared. When you see the signals starting to happen and everything start to go down, that's when everybody got to have to go to their own plan A and plan B. That's why I'm speaking about people getting ready by understanding how it is they need to know where to go get food to eat, where to go to hide, where to get their water, where to do what they need to do in order to survive. Now, you had a first question that you had asked in reference to, what was that again?
The New Madrid fault line?
Yeah, the New Madrid. I spoke about the New Madrid, if you remember correctly, back when Katrina hit.
Okay.
Now, remember I spoke about the fact that when Katrina hit, nobody knew where all of the National Guards had gone. And there were no National Guards in Katrina at the time where the actual backflow of the water hit in District 9 and those areas. Now, what happened was they had marshaled most of their people around where the New Madrid fault was supposed to have been having the problem. After HARP was used to steer Katrina, they thought that the residual effects of that HARP usage would start the Madrid fault, which actually goes all the way from the Gulf all the way up in through Ohio into the Great Lakes. And in fact, when they did the future mapping, when they do the perspectives of the future mapping, the whole internal part of the United States is gone. It's an inland sea, almost like the Gulf of Mexico. So Louisiana is gone, Arkansas, Ohio, most of Atlanta, Florida, all of that's gone. Excuse me?
Was Missouri included in there?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember the map from so long ago. It's been a while. But that inland fault, that New Madrid fault, is a monster.
Yeah.
You think
now,
that the one over there in California, the one in the New Madrid is a monster.
It would split the entire United States in half, and it will resemble the map that the Russian, I believe it's a scientist out of Russia who predicted that it would break into 6 zones and regions. Before he did that, I remember, Phil, when you came forth with that information right after Katrina, and you touched on the New Madrid, and ever since then, that's all I've been hearing them talk about. They speak about the New Madrid now more so often than they do the big one on the West Coast.
So now, was it the oil explosion that affected that even worse down in the Gulf?
Well, they said that was a volcanic eruption, and what they did was try to the secret behind that so-called oil spill was that they actually wanted to kick a volcano off, because volcanoes, as I said in my lecture, volcanoes spew gold, silver, and platinum. When volcanoes begin to kick up their material, they kick out all kinds of precious minerals. That's why when that explosion happened, it wasn't about them sending in any Navy or any of the Army Corps of Engineers. They sent in SWAT.
Wow.
SWAT has to do with hostages. What they want SWAT there for, and a part of Marine Recon. They wanted to protect what they knew they were actually mining down there. They didn't care what about that was going to happen. They knew also by the exploding of a volcano in that area that they would then be replenishing the Gulf over about another 50-year period of time. That in the Gulf is going to be almost like a paradise, which is why they wanted to remove everybody from there. But again, this whole America, which was also called Americua, is land of the great winds. And if you were to look at an old map mapping out all the fault lines, you will see that there are about 1,000 fault lines starting over in the West Coast up in Seattle, going like a gigantic U down into the southern part by where Mexico is, and then curving up around and along the Madrid fault line and ending up there on 125th Street and 5th Avenue in New York City.
Wow.
And the fault line is right there where they built the train. It's on a fault.
Wow. So so I'm sure I missed it. I'm sorry for tuning in so late, but what
not a problem.
What would be your advice for us in the Midwest? I guess us everywhere, but especially
that's what I'm saying.
Right
now we're living in interesting times. It's about you knowing. That's why I told my students to learn the pendulum, because the Earth is shifting right now. And we ain't even talk. We was talking about what's happening on the planet. We ain't even talking about what's off the planet and getting ready to hit. I mean, there's so much happening in outer space right now. They're trying to map the planets that they're finding where life is habitable, and they're finding like 7 or 8 planets per day.